So, where is the balance between a strong, healthy relationship and one where you feel taken advantage of?
Whatever it is you may be going through, I know he's not gonna let it get the best of you.
Hey guys, I hope you're having a great start to your 2018. I am currently sitting in my car waiting for another doctor, but I'm not going to make a video on medical this week. I don't have much to update you on anyway, because there's just a lot of testing that needs to be done and all of that stuff. I do have several doctors, but I'll make that video this weekend. Since it is 2018 now, there is a lot of posts about New Year, New Me, weight loss, bettering yourself, and I figured I would kind of hit on that because everyone at some point has dealt with depression, anxiety, eating disorders, feeling like you're not good enough for yourself. So I am not the best with putting my words out there unless they're written and in front of me, but I'm going to try to make this work. So this year, for me at least, I am not going to do the New Year's resolutions. I am rather going to do a word. A lot of people know me with the word hope. Hope was a really strong instilled word in me. It's tattooed on my wrist. It's all over my walls. It's on my phone screen. Hope is a very big word. I was basically given that word through my grandmother. She's no longer here, but she's my butterfly, and that's what I see with hope, and there's always a light at the tunnel and that kind of thing. So I was going to use that word, but I feel like that word is becoming a lot more overused. So I decided, and this is also on my Instagram, on the word resiliency, which is basically the ability to bounce back, to be tough, to be strong. And with this upcoming year, that's something that I really need to focus on. I have started to focus more on myself, and it may sound greedy and mean and selfish, but with all of the medical going on, I really need to focus on myself before focusing all of my attention and love onto others. And I've had a lot of issues in the past with loving myself, and I still cannot fully say truthfully that I love myself. And if you were to ask me several things that I like about myself, I can't tell you anything that I like about myself with my body. So I thought maybe this would help more people and get more of the generalized population rather than make a medical video, although people are interested in that. I will be making that this weekend. I can't give you a date because I don't know when. Friday is going to be a long day. But so with the resiliency, maybe this will reach more people, and it may help more people at the end of the year, so the end of 2018, to feel like they haven't accomplished anything. Because for me, I've set resolutions, and then it gets to December, and I didn't get anything out of it, and then I'm like, oh, here we go again. So since I am an advocate of the eating disorders and the mental health, I felt like maybe this would be helpful to some people who are feeling like nothing's going to change, or even if you set another resolution, it's not going to work, or you're doubting yourself. So I can tell you that my ending of my 2017 and the ball dropping was not the best for me. I didn't have a good time. I was very in my head. The people I was with, I absolutely love. But since I was so in my head with everything going on and reality hitting, and it was just not good for me. I'm more of the person to write my words out and keep them on paper and not share them with anyone. And I'm not really at that point where I'm wanting to share them with people because I don't know who's watching this since it's public YouTube. But I will say that the beginning of my 2018, so right after midnight, I was a hot mess. And that really got me thinking about why I was feeling that way. And then I thought, oh, well, I'm making this YouTube to end stigma. I have to put everything out there. So for anyone that's feeling like everyone is greater than you, and even my mom kind of picked up on this, when you're scrolling through your Facebook or your social media, you see a lot of happiness and love and all of that stuff. And it's great if that's genuine and real, but I'll be one to admit that I post pictures on social media and sometimes those smiles are fake. It's not really because I want to pretend, but it's not always, I don't always feel like I should be putting out all of those emotions that are real emotions and that you should feel okay to put out there. There is support. You just aren't able to understand that people are going to love you no matter what. And I had issues with that. So going through social media and you see all of these people that you graduated high school with or college or anything and how perfect their lives look. It's not always that easy. It's not always what it looks like. Things are not what they seem. So even my social media, it's not always the way it seems. I do go through a lot more than what I put out there. And that really got me thinking because some of these people look like they have absolutely perfect lives. They go on all these vacations. They have a great job. They have a great degree. They have 80,000 friends. All of these followers. And that's not what it's about. It's really not. It's about finding yourself and loving yourself and loving the life you were given. Because I was not able to do that. And I'm still trying to do that. But you have to learn to love what you were given and to see the beauty in everything. And I'm not here to like push anything on anyone, but there are small blessings in big mistakes and big life lessons. And even if it's something as pretty as the sun that you were able to see, someone may be blind and not able to see that. So try to realize and see that everything that's out there isn't always what it seems. So don't go getting down on yourself because your life may not be perfect or it may be more of a struggle than what other people's is. It's something that you need to learn. I'm almost watching an accident. It's something that you need to just learn to accept your life and embrace every moment of it and just really have hope and maybe try to find a word this year rather than set goals. It's never about the size of your body. It's not about the weight on the scale. It's not about how many followers, subscribers, likes, comments you receive on social media. It's not about your group of friends, rather if it's small or large. It's not about if all of your family is always there to visually see you. It's about the love that you feel, the hope that you feel, the blessings that you're able to see. So please try to see those things because they are super important. And this is super awkward when people walk by. Super awkward. But it took me a while to see this stuff, and now that I have a lot more complicated issues going on and I'm having to know that I may be putting a lot at stake with some of these things, I'm really accepting and embracing the little things because they're important. But with that, I will leave you guys. And I thank you for following me on my fight to freedom.